The headlines read, South Africa votes to confiscate white-owned farms without compensation. But it could just as easily read, on the verge of losing a major water source, South Africa votes to destroy its agriculture base and plunge its citizens into famine, much like what happened to Zimbabwe in the 2000s.
As agriculture needs land as a basic resource, we will accelerate our land distribution program not only to redress a grave historical injustice, but also to bring more producers into the agricultural sector and to make more land available to our people for cultivation. This approach will include the expropriation of land without compensation.
It is now officially open season on the white farmers, or Boer, who will have their land confiscated without compensation.
Was anyone opposed to expropriation of land without compensation is the enemy of our people, and such a person will be dealt with.
We are not calling for the slaughtering of white people, at least for now. What we are calling for is for peaceful occupation of the land.
Your country, the defense minister you pay taxes to, says he's coming to racially murder you.
Yes, that's correct. Alex, things are reaching a crisis now. It has been building up for a long, long time, very gradually. Indeed, our new president, Cyril Ramaphosa, who you also had on earlier, is famous for having said some years ago, we are going to treat the whites like a frog in hot water. We're going to boil them so slowly they won't realize until it's too late, and then they'll be dead.
The numbers detailing the actual attacks upon the Boer reveals that between 1990 and March 2012, there had been an estimated 1,544 murders on South African farms, of which 208 of the victims were black. The data from the Transvaal Agricultural Union, the union consisting of Boer farmers, reported in 2001 that of the 1,398 people attacked on farms, 61.6% were white, 33.3% were black, 4.4% were Asian, and 0.7% were listed as other.
She told me just my two grandparents are murdered. And so I came here, and when I got here, they told me my parents as well. I'm sad and I'm angry. I'm very, very angry about it, because you don't just do stuff like this. You can't just go to someone's farm and just start shooting them and taking their stuff, and also you don't do stuff like this. They were very, very good people, all of them. They were trustworthy and kind, and they were the loveliest people on this earth.
In January 2015, AfriForum reported an increase in farm attacks and murders in the previous 5 years. Relevant statistics aside, it's very easy to see what's happening in South Africa. The long and violent struggle to end apartheid left a splintered and heavily segregated populace to be led by a party with a history steeped in communism. The Telegraph reported, Professor Stephen Ellis has unearthed fresh evidence that during his early years as an activist, Nelson Mandela did hold senior rank in the South African Communist Party, or the SACP. He says Mr. Mandela joined the SACP to enlist the help of the communist superpowers for the ANC's campaign of armed resistance to white rule. All the telltale signs of communist rule are there. The African National Congress, allied with the South African Communist Party, has quickly overseen the downfall of its economy. AIDS cases are rising, and high crime and unparalleled white-collar crime are skyrocketing. And now the major city of Cape Town in South Africa faces no water by April. 2018 looks to be the year South Africa is plunged into chaos. John Bound reporting for Infowars.com.
Introducing Icarin, a 30-day liver and kidney cleanse, exclusively available at InfowarsLife.com. We have set out with top researchers and developers to bring you the strongest, purest, most potent, documented system for your liver and your kidneys. There are 2 different formula blends in one powerful capsule. It also funds the Infowar, a total 360 win. Icarin, available now at InfowarsLife.com.